Hello, my darlings. This is Rowan. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you're returning, I'm glad you decided to come back. And here we are with a very short little game called Home. It is a horror pixelated kind of game that you can get on the PlayStation 4 network. And I played a little bit of it just to kind of see how it was. And it was super fun. And I know we are so behind on videos, and things have been crazy. As everybody knows, here in the US, things have been crazy. So, sorry about that, but we are just going to be playing this game straight through. It's a very short game, but it looks super fun. So, let's go ahead and start over. Yes, start over. Okay. Sound is turned up, lights are off. All I remember... blah, 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 I can't read today. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. And here we are. We are Gingerman. And you can see the things that light up are the things you can interact with. I don't know really anything about this game much. Okay, that house. Where was I? Oh no, there was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I didn't recognize his face. He was still kind of warm. That's kind of gross. Okay. Kitty! Kitty! Kitty, where'd you go, Kitty? Okay, we're going to check this floor first before we go downstairs. Okay, alright, the desk had a computer and some papers on it and a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Yes, you did. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. It looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? I really shouldn't have been going through this stuff, getting my fingerprints everywhere. Probably not. Oh, blood was on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. If that man died in the hallway, what was his blood doing there? Okay, I don't know. And yes, I can't read, but you know this. I am not always good on reading. Okay, let's go downstairs. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. Bookshelf. The shelf was full of books on local history and hauntings. Seems like the owner of the house really knew the area. There were scribbles of all kinds of random scraps of paper and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old trade yard? Okay. Yeah, I'm double-clicking on stuff. Okay, let's check the floor out. Another stairwell. A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Yes, you did. Because we are nice peoples. Mostly. Okay, a collection of rusty tools. They looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in the shed? Okay, this was an odd place to keep yard tools. What would they have been used for in here? I don't know. Okay. I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it'd been... blah, blah, blah. It looked like it'd been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Yes, you pushed the switch. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a far-away click somewheres. Alright. Yay! We did the right thing. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about this game. Actually, I pretty much know nothing about this game. And... oh shit. That sounded weird. Okay, an old dining table is covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles amongst the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. How long had this been here rotting? The man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead a long time. Okay, A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guess. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yes, you take it. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. And we're probably doing all the wrong things and putting our fingerprints all over everything, and they're going to think we're murderers, but away we go! I looked like my clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. Had I been sleepwalking again? Was that how I got to this house? Okay. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Pile of furniture. What the hell? The door was taped and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. Oh, right. Shit, I pounded past it. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few of the notes. Key card, I'm guessing locker, last one, I promise, it didn't make much sense at the time. Okay, the smell of old dishes and moldy food was dizzying. Little mousy! Oh, little mousy. I rescued you! We're going to check everything out. Okay, a box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yes, you moved it. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. Well, we're going to come back to that in a second. I want to check this room. The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. There was a photo developing tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. It seemed odd that the tray had been left there, considering how clean the rest of the bathroom was. That is strange. So let's go downstairs, or down the ladder. There was a ladder going underground, where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yes, you did, good sir. Climb down that ladder. I looked again at the photo, and I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape. I had to get out. Oh, what's this? Footprints in the dirt. Looked like more than one kind. And a lot of traffic. Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. Places all over are marked on the old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this, but what was his interest in the water tower? Some of these markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. Okay. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in the town over the last few years. Wait, there were photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Tried to find some kind of information. Oh, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first, and I need to see what else was down there. Okay. Yes. Oh. Okay, a work table covered in papers and dirt and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Yes, you took it. I took a small handgun to my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Why did I take the gun? Because I said so. We're not going to go down further just yet. Let's make sure we get... Oh, yeah, he is limping big time now. That's actually a really good limpy sound. That is a good limpy sound. It was so dark down there that the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. None of it made any sense to me. Nothing about Rachel and me was written there. Maybe I needed to keep looking. Okay, so there's a door. Some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell of that room was like old grease and rotten. I wasn't getting any closer to finding out anything useful. No, you are not. But we were searching. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind. Of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. God, I can't read today. The slightest fumes that still emanated from the can made me dizzy. Okay, so let's go check out that door and see if we can go anywhere. Ah, we can. Okay, there looked to be bones half dug into the ground, and the remains looked old. The faded clothes that stuck up amongst the dirt looked familiar. They looked like the clothes that woman was wearing in the photo I found. Was this the man's wife? I wondered what would I have found if I had dug deeper. Okay, yeah, we're not going to be able to dig any deeper at the moment. Maybe we'll come back, I don't know. But this is, interesting. Murder mystery. Okay. Some kind of old boxes. They look like they were years old. Wait a moment. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remember throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing there? If I was scared before, I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there and these clothes? Why was I... Was that why I was there? I checked my back pocket and realized my wallet was missing. Did I come to that house or did somebody bring me? Okay. And we got another. Okay. Just trying to check everything, guys. Ooh. That sounds like bats. Oh, that is bats. I remember noticing the broken letter. I had to be careful. Okay, well, let's go check here first. Ah, there was rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yes, you took the rope. Maybe the rope would make the broken ladder easier to descend. Oh, that was so creepy. I had the rope now. There must have been a use for it around somewheres. Oh, skeletons. Okay, the rope I found would let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes, you did. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before was starting to get worse. Sorry if you hear the vibrating. That's the controller. And I'm trying to make sure that my rings aren't touching the controller so it doesn't like rattle real hard. Okay, a bunch of old newspapers pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave-in. Oh, delightful. Ooh, it's got some good sound effects in this game. It really does. I mean, this game is interesting so far. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found the old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Odd, there was similar dirt on my own shoes. Yes, you came in here. I'm sure this is how you got into the house. Let's check the door first. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? It's sewer. A kitchen knife covered in drying blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Yes, you're taking the knife. I slipped the knife into my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? Yes, you do, my friend. Okay, we got 2 doors. That one says exit. That one is this one. We will go through this one. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, let's take the door's locked. There was a mystery smell, or a musty smell from inside. Mystery smell. Good lord. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it works. Through the dust, I could see handprints from previous use, probably from whoever worked in these sewers. I wasn't sure what to do, what those valves were for. Did I turn it anyway? Yeah. Oh. It got quiet. Yay! That was probably the right thing to do then. And I wasn't sure. Okay, yes, turn it. Yes, turn the valves. Yes, we don't know what they're for, but we're going to turn them anyways. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably fucking everything up dramatically. Well, before we hit that exit, we are going to go take that ladder and see where it leads us. Probably should have went up that ladder before I went all the way down there, but that's okay. And, oh, disgusting. It was a mess of filthy garbage bags. There were rips and tears in most of the bags. What looked like an old videotape was sticking out. Did I take the tape? Yes, you're going to take that tape. I wasn't sure what I hoped to discover with the tape, but I took it anyways. I didn't want to keep digging through this mess. Okay. Well, that was the thing. Let's go to the exit. Or at least the exit door. There we go. Okay, there was a rusty ladder sunk in the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain the putrid water. Okay. So... okay, that door's locked. And... so 1 is closed. Okay, I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes. And... okay, shut off the flow. Yes. And... turn off the water... okay, wait. Looked like I turned off the water flow to this valve. Alright. So we got all the water turned off now. Let's go see if we can use the rusty ladder. Climb down into the disgusting. I'm really thinking this guy probably like murdered his wife or something. Okay. So it's going to be a trial and error. Delightful. And let's... okay... okay... so, what am I missing? Okay, I thought we did that already. Yes. Oh, there we go. Is it all quiet in here? Nope. Yes. And, alright. Now everything's quiet. So we should be able to get down the stairs now, I think. I really think this guy probably like killed his wife and forgot and everything else. And we're probably leaving fingerprints everywhere. Yay! Okay, it looked like the water drained out of the grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of red water. Did I take it? Yes, you did. I pocketed the small key, but it was so oddly shaped I had no idea what it might open. The smell hadn't improved much, but the room was damp. Let's keep going. And the door is locked. I can see a faint light within. Huh. Oh, sorry, Ara. I'll try to block out the rest of your name. Because I'm sure you don't want everybody slamming your thing. Okay, found another dead body, a sewer worker, by the wounds all over his face and body. I figure he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There is a keyring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Yes, you did. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust. As I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. Alright, so we got key rings and murder weapons. There was a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near the exit, but I wondered, what did that key I found on the sewer worker do, and what was on the videotape I found? Dang it. I gotta go check that locked door. Okay, this is where the dead guy was. Yes, dead guy's there. Okay, let's go see if we can use it on one of these other doors. Okay, I used the key ring to unlock the door. Okay, the shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized, though covered in dust. Looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. I wondered what was on the tape and why it was thrown out. There was a dusty VCR on the security desk. I wondered what was on the VHS tape I played. Did I play the tape? Yes, you did. Oh no, the video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched like someone had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been two men. I couldn't stand to watch that video again. I know we're backtracking a lot, guys, but we gotta go see if this other key will unlock this other door. And I should have checked this first, but I thought, oh, it's gonna just open a door further down. No, it did not. Okay. Let's go and see. Okay, I tried a bunch of keys on the keyring that I found on the sewer worker, and one of them seemed to fit. Oh. A collection of stale liquor bottles covered the floor. The room didn't seem like much of a place for drinking. What was the point? The wall was littered with dozens of old faded papers. Whoever did this was obsessed with some local murderers. According to some of the clippings, bodies had been found in ravines and in the forest, and in one case dumped in the back of an abandoned truck. I couldn't be sure, but I thought some of these articles had also been pasted back in those tunnels. You were right. Faded receipt was half trampled on the floor. It was from a local train station and was for 2 tickets. I didn't know what use the receipt could be, but did I keep the receipt? Yes, you did. I neatly folded the soiled receipt and slipped it into my front pocket. Okay, did that sewer worker find this room? Is that why he was killed? Probably. Okay. Now let's head down and start heading towards the fresh air. Shit! Oh, that startled me. Oh, sip of coffee. And I know this game's supposed to be like about an hour and a half. We're probably adding a lot of time to it. But, you know, gotta explore. Okay, so here we go towards the fresh air. When I need that gun or the knife before the end, both weighed me down and aggravated my leg as I climbed that old ladder. I thought of that video. The thought of that videotape still gave me the chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to pint-scented blast of fresh air. Fresh air! Yay! We made it out of the freaking nastiness. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, I'm thinking we're at the water tower. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yes, you did. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Let's go check the top of the water tower. Because I'm sure there is something up there, because they've been alluding to this water tower a lot. Okay, in a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yes, you did. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. Did I put this up here, or was somebody else carrying it? From the railing, I could see over the woods and down to the entrance of the sewers. Had I come through here before? If I did, somebody definitely could have seen me. Okay, it was getting cool up here, and I shivered with an uneasy sense of what was to come. How did I get home from here? Thought you weren't home. Okay, well, let's keep going. At least we got a wallet. Oh, there were some eyeballs. Eyeballs. I tried the little key I'd fished out of the murky puddle of the sewers. It fits, and heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit, and the night air had become strangely chilly. I didn't finish going check it all the way down. I'm sorry. Oh, and there's another door. Okay, this must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned in that map I had. Whoever is poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Oh, dang it, we're branching. So many branchies. Okay, you know what? We're going to go check this out first, since we found the key for that door. And this is a good place to stop the recording for a minute. I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers and all of the followers of this channel. It really does mean a lot to me, you guys, that you've been enjoying these videos. If you like the games and all that kind of junk, just thumbs up. If you would like to leave some comments down below, or you can go to the Facebook page and leave a comment or message me there. I am always happy to reply to them, the good, the bad, the ugly. And on that note, I am going to go ahead and end this. So I will see you next time, guys, and I love you. Okay, bye-bye.